Dreaming, dreaming.
When my eyes close, I feel like I see everything clearly. And I just let my mind go to a place where nothing else matters in the world at all. And I just dream, and I just dream, and I just dream. Yeah, I just dream.
1 year
7 classes each semester.
for 3 semesters.
This is the journey
To our dream.
The first high school I went to was actually for a career in sports. It was called Beach Channel. It was in Queens. And basically I thought they was going to teach me how to play ball. And it didn't work out the way I had anticipated. Basically it was more for like sports medicine, stuff like that. And I like sports. I like the Knicks. I was always a Knicks fan. Still a Knicks fan to this day, even though they disappoint me every day, really. So I thought they were going to teach me how to play sports, and they essentially did. And it was a cool school, but it was like an hour away from the house. I ended up getting robbed on the train at gunpoint, because my mom wasn't too excited about that. So she transferred me to Wingate High School in Brooklyn. Crazy enough, my sister graduated Wingate the semester before I started high school. So she graduated in May, I started high school in September, but I didn't get to Wingate until February when the second semester started. And when I left Beach Channel, I had 8 credits, something like that. High school, you need 42 credits to graduate. And my whole thing was, you know, I got to Wingate, nobody ate the school lunch. If you ate the school lunch, it was like, oh my gosh, you ate school lunch. So I was taking 8 straight classes. And if I'm taking 8 classes for 3 years, I'm going to get over the 40 whatever credits I need to graduate. And I remember, because I did the math before I even got to the school, I remember telling my guidance counselor as soon as I walked into the building of transfer that I was going to graduate in 3 years. And he was like, nah, I don't think that's a good idea, so on and so forth. Essentially, I graduated in 3 years. This is the high school I went to. It used to be called Wingate, now it's the Wingate campus. They have a farm now. They didn't have a farm when I attended, but they have a farm now. It's a huge building. There's a track behind it and all that stuff. I don't know, it's totally not what it was when I went there. I graduated in 2003. I've been inside since. They had 5 new schools in there, and it's just not the same energy, the same anything really, but that's where I went.
I wonder what life would be if I were too scared to follow my dreams. If I made excuses for everything, it was too afraid to better me. But I don't wanna have regrets later on. So forget about the hand you were dealt and learn how to play the card. You can't go back. Gotta find a way now. You know that. It's true than what I say. So no matter what you do to me, there's no way I'ma ever lose my dream. Cause I've got stars for I won't stop.
It's the field. I didn't play any sports at all, so I was never out here. I had, I think, 2 gym classes that required some track and field. Maybe you can tell by the weight, you know, that I ain't been running in a while. I'll be at the gym though, I don't know. It's just a little complicated getting that later in the season. Yeah, I could run around it if you want, though. I can kill it. I look good doing it. It's just what, yeah. Even though I didn't go to school for law originally, when I got to Wingate and started dealing with law, I liked it a whole lot. Did moot court, mock trial, so that's why I didn't do any of that track and sports, because I spent a lot of my time student government, debate team. I was in all the educational clubs. I wasn't a nerd though. I was sexy. Senior year, my equivalent to senior year, my third year of high school, I joined the school newspaper called the Wingate World. Nice little publication. And you know, my sister had brought copies home when she was in high school. From the day I walked into high school, they had it out there every day, every month they put out a new issue, and like every day they would still have the copies on the desk in the cafeteria as soon as you walked in. So I always wanted to be a part of it. My goal was really to become the editor of the school newspaper. My goals, they happened quickly. I was the captain of the mock trial, moot court, debate team. I was president, student government. I was even in Beast Channel. I was freshman, vice president, something like that. I always like to dominate stuff. I don't know why. I did go to college for legal studies. I still love law. You know, it was a great experience. It was a great time while I was there. Not really. It was cool. You know, I got my degree. That's what matters. 2.5 GPA. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not the best student. I am a smart student. I graduated on time. Never really failed a class. I say never really because I failed a math class first semester. In college, it was the only class I've ever failed in school and in life, really, because I would have got a beating. Before college, that would have been my ass. But first class I failed, and I failed it because in high school, while I was doing the Wingate Voice and I was doing these fashion shows, and I was graduating in 3 years, I would attend that math class, but I'd be thinking about the Wingate Voice, and I'd be thinking about the fashion shows and thinking about all this other stuff. So she let me graduate because she was a nice teacher. Like, I really should have took that math class in summer school because I never quite adapted that algebra. So after I failed it in college, I got it in summer school in college, and I passed it, and I finally did it. But it's been like 7 years now, so who knows if I can even, if it's not $5 plus $10, I don't really know